So, okay. Hello guys. Hello, it's me. Back for another stream tonight. But it is not Queensville tonight. No. It is a Full House update. Or a Full House update that I'd like to discuss tonight. Just first of all, one thing I've got to tell you right now is this is not a scheduled Queensville stream. Yeah, that's right. This is a Full House stream. So give me a second while I find a caption for this. Because I wanted to tell you guys what's been happening in this ridiculous. Well, it's kind of a bit relevant what we need to discuss tonight, because tonight I would love to discuss about the recent events happening on Full House, because this has been a very shock to everybody all over America and everybody else, of the rumours apparently that happened to Jeff Franklin and his take on it. So I want to discuss that tonight because nobody on YouTube has discussed this, and I thought I'd like to tell you what is happening. If you all don't know, Jeff Franklin's been fired from Warner Brothers. Now, I thought this rumor, I thought this was just a hoax. I thought it was a hoax altogether. But Jeff Franklin's been fired off Warner Brothers because of the ridiculous appropriate behaviour that Warner says of his carry-ons with Warner Brothers, and the fact that he's not very cooperative being involved with the show anymore. Right. So, first of all, that is complete nonsense. The statement that was made by Jeff on his Twitter page said, "Due to unforeseen circumstances, I am now having to leave the show, and I have been fired from Warner Brothers, obviously, because of my inappropriate behaviour." And he says, "I'd like to thank everybody who's really supported me. I'd like to thank you all the contributions that we made, and let's hope Full House continues to be a success with the show in hand." I think, first of all, I'm hoping Jeff has. I hope Jeff makes a statement about this to find out the real reasons why he's gone. It's a shame that he's left. The crew and everybody else really supported the guy so well for bringing the show back for the first 3 seasons. Were brilliant. The 4th season that's now they've said that they will air the 4th season, which could be the last season, because there might not be any more after that. Because without Jeff's involvement in the show, it's just going to be a massive turnover for everything that's going to happen. I mean, we all knew what happened on season 3 of Full House. We knew about the ending. We didn't know if it was going to happen on and off. But after the success of the 3rd season, I thought the 3rd season was really well presented. For this season that brought out now, the new one that's coming out this year, I think that Jeff has written scripts for that season, but has never sort of had the chance to make them in a way that could be possibly affect the show a little bit. So I'm not sure whether he has spoken to Candice or Jodie or the whole cast and crew. I don't know if there was a scheduled leaving party for him. I think, first of all, it's the most ridiculous thing that Warner has done. Netflix has obviously boosted the show up so well for the past 3 seasons. It's been brilliant. 4 seasons airing this year. What begs me about it is, though, are we going to lose the Full House fans? And are we deciding whether this is going to be the last ever season they're going to make? It possibly may be. It may be. I think that it's... I absolutely think because I've been a full fan, I've been a massive fan of the show for many, many years. I think that this is ridiculous. But Warner shouldn't have sacked him because he's determined. He determined himself to write the scripts, produce the show, direct the show, and then all of a sudden they say that he's been too well engrossed with the show. They want the lead. They want to get rid of him because of the lack of the people who have had a go at him for what he's made the show to come back, and it has been a massive takeover from it. They think that he's been ridiculous on so many things he's done, but it really isn't, because all he's done is he's written scripts, he's written the show. He's the guy who brought it back, and Netflix said, go ahead and do it. Be what you're going to be. And that's true. But what I just don't understand is, why is it when Warner's just say to him, you're being too silly on the show. We think you're just being, hey, bring it back. Yeah, it's all this sort of stuff. That's not Jeff. I don't understand that for 1 minute. I think the first thing is, he shouldn't have been sacked for what he did, because that's just him. That's just Jeff being Jeff, and he's a cool guy. And the second thing is, there hasn't been a statement from any of the guys on Full House. We don't know any statements from John. We don't know any statements from Bob, Dave, Candice. Nobody. There's nothing about it on YouTube. So I thought I'd be the first to go out there. I was a bit shocked about the news myself when it was heard on Tuesday, and it said Jeff Franklin sacked over so many things about it. And by the way, the other thing about it is that really peed me off about this was all these things coming out apparently that are not true about these allegations of sort of punishing and abusive and all this charade going on. Well, it's absolutely not true. It is not true. Jeff would never do that. He's a guy who just bought the house. He bought the original house. That's another thing as well, actually, that I'd love to know. If they've just sacked the guy because of all this carry on, what happens to the Full House, the main house in San Francisco? Because that is something that I would really love to know about. That is it. The fact that they're going to start doing, are they going to start filming in the house? Are they not? Is Jeff just going to maintain it? Is he going to live there? Is he going to stay there? Well, these are answers I want to know. So why has nobody said about anything about this since now? I mean, this has just been pathetic. I mean, my point of view, it's just completely, absolutely insane how somebody can just say that Warner will sack Jeff because of this. The guy's got no job now. He's got no job. I don't know what he's going to do next. I think a statement should come from Warner Bros. Himself, because I think Warner should say something about that. I think they should just go there. I think all the Full House fans should really just decide what happens now, because from my point of view, it's just completely, absolutely impossible to continue a show that was written by Jeff, created by Jeff, and then all of a sudden now they're saying, we want to get rid of you because we think you're too possessed or something to do with the show. It's completely not true. Completely not true. So, if you guys have got any questions on or any feelings of how you feel about the show, and let me know by the Full House fan page. I will post this on the Full House fan page after the stream's over, but I would love to know anybody who is a fan of Full House. There should have been a statement from Candice or Jodie or anybody else just to say about it. I don't know who's going to take over the writing now. I don't know if you know who's going to forward the show that well, to be honest. But I would like to know basically why did they get rid of him, and the rumours that are not even true, they're false. And I think Warner should give him an apology, because they should let him come back to the show and do that really for it. That's my understanding about it anyway. So that's my own video for the house. As I say, guys, it's not a scheduled stream, but I haven't seen any videos being posted about this anywhere. No one's gave a statement about it, so I thought I'd be the first to tell you that it would be great if somebody had just let me know what happened, because this is ridiculous now, because I think it's completely insane how the show has just blased everything else and how it's bombarded itself. It's just ridiculous. So let me know your comments, please. I'll post this video also, share this video onto the Fuller House page, and we'll take it from there anyway and see what happens anyway. Anyway, cheers guys, thank you very much for watching. Bye.